I'm so lucky, lucky, lucky. I'm so lucky, lucky, lucky.
Hey, I'm Mona, road trip addict, nature lover, hiking freak. Welcome to Uncomplicated Life.
Goodbye, my hotel. And welcome, guys, in another episode of Uncomplicated Life. We are on 5th day of our trip in Morocco. We have quite lots of stuff to do today, so keep me close to you. I'm on my way to show you something nice. You see, hills have eyes. Date August 2005.
Come on, come on. Yeah, you better check your grandchildren there, mister. I think one of them's cut himself in the window back there.
I'll check it. Thanks.
That's okay.
You folks go right to California and have a good trip. You folks stay on the main road now, you hear? Stay on the main road.
Hello guys, I hope you are doing all amazing, the same amazing I am doing. If you are doing a little bit less amazing, I'm sending you my energy to make you feel more amazing. That makes sense. Anyway, before you gonna get even more confused that you are right now, let me explain what that video is about. Guys, listen carefully what I'm saying, because every information here is connected with my episode. So, that piece of the movie that you've seen right now is The Hills Have Eyes, but from 1977. And for the first time, that movie was directed, written and edited by Wes Craven. The film follows Carter's family, which become a target of cannibals. The family that you could see in the video stopped at Fred's Oasis for fuel in Nevada, and from there the massacration is happening. But anyway, guys, this episode is not about the first part of Hills Have Eyes, okay? So the ever first part of Hills Have Eyes was shot in the Mojave Desert and California in US, and that is a little bit chill story because Craven based the film script on the legend of Scottish cannibal Sawney Bean. Wes Craven was so amazed by his first movie Hills Have Eyes that he decided to direct the second part from 1985. And after second part of Hills Have Eyes, it was nothing. Can you imagine? No other part of Hills Have Eyes. Completely silence. Till after 29 years. The Hills Have Eyes from 2006. It is a remake of Wes Craven's 1977 film of the same name. And that part of The Hills Have Eyes was directed by Alexandre Asia. Luckily, the director chose not to film in original's filming location in California. And instead, he was scouted many locations for filming like Namibia, South Africa, Mexico, New Mexico, and finally, Morocco. Let me show you guys a short footage that I found special for you.
The title of the movie is The Hills of Ice, and the hills in the desert, we knew that it was like the lead bad guy in the movie. So we need the most jagged hills, the most chaotic formation of rocks, just to be able to have the most like threatening location around the Carter family when they are like stuck in the middle of nowhere.
Since the beginning, Alex and I got in mind Morocco. We knew that we could find this location over there because we shot our first feature film in Morocco. And we knew that we have great technician, great location, and we can do really lot of stuff.
There is like facilities and there is some stage and there is crew members. So everything is here. But first, they say no.
Well, the director always wanted to go to Morocco, and as an American, we were afraid of it because of terrorism and everything. So I forced them to scout Mexico, New Mexico, Victorville, and Namibia, and Morocco.
So we went to Mexico. In the north of Mexico, we found some interesting places, but a lot of vegetation, a lot of greenish stuff, and we wanted something very desolated. Namibia was a flat desert. You know, it was like dunes and the moon landscape, which is kind of interesting, but so remote. New Mexico was interesting, but everything was like 2 hours, 3 hours from the first city.
So they allowed us to go in Morocco, and we showed them that we got exactly the same kind of landscape that you can find in New Mexico. Everything was exactly the same.
You know, we realized during our turn around the world that all the desert have their own style, their own look, their own way to be approached. But if we are doing a movie about like New Mexico, there is only New Mexico or Morocco, which is exactly the same kind of desert attitude. They finally agreed to move to Morocco.
The great thing about the outbacks of New Mexico is the desolation and the loneliness. And there's a great deal of that offered here in Morocco. And it is, when I first came here to see a lot of the locations that they had scouted earlier, I was stunned by the similarities. For me, the bridging piece was the gas station.
When we were writing the script, we were doing some research for the disformity of the hills people. At the same time, we are doing some research about the gas station that you can find in the desert in US. We found a lot of reference picture of junk cars and type of architecture, the well, the shape of the gas pump. And we found a picture of a guy who did some bottle trees around his place in the desert, and we use exactly the same kind of idea, you know? This guy is an alcoholic. He's living in his place alone and he's buying booze. These bottle trees are the symbol of all the bottle he drank. So we bring all that to Joseph Nemec, and he designed a gas station which includes all the details that we love.
The gas station set, one of the things there was to continue to let the spaces get smaller as we moved deeper and deeper into this guy's psychosis. You know, the front part was larger, lots of windows, more open. And then each layer became a bit deeper and a bit darker in the tone and what the set dressing was as well.
You know, we were in Morocco, so that was more easy for Joseph to ask the people to build a real building than to create some kind of fake location stuff. And so he really built the place inside and out, and it was so real that people were like on the road stopping to pull gas. It was like just amazingly accurate in all the details.
One of the things that I talked with Alex early on was trying to bring as much reality to this as possible so that it seemed more than just a scary film or a horror film, and that in its own way it told another story.
Here or just the security? Security. Amazing. Nice to meet you, Monica. Oh wow. Oh my god, I see the scenes from the movie, you know, in my head. Wow. Hey baby. Hey baby. Hey baby. truck. I could recognize this truck straight away. Chevrolet from Gas Heaven. Let's see inside the car. Nice. I have my personal cameraman. My personal cameraman. Oh wow. Nice. I need to see from other side. Oh my, I can feel it literally. I can feel it. I'm so excited with this place. It's beautiful. It's exactly how you see it from the movie. Oh my God, it's so dirty. Amazing. Wow. Hey, baby. No, you cannot see it much. Where is your house? Where you sleep?
Oui.
You, where you sleep?
ici.
Ah, this one. Okay. 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 You're not cold at night. Not cold, hot.
Oui.
Hot. Nice. Nice. Here you go. This is the place where she put the gas in the car. And it's me. And it's me. Gas Heaven. I mean, if you haven't seen a movie, that is impossible that you didn't see a movie, because movie is old, quite old, and is famous. And it's quite famous. Okay, apparently you need to pay for the visit, but we haven't. I have so much luck here. So much luck here. Oh, you cannot enter. I thought that you can enter, but I'm like, we cannot enter. I've tried. Oh. I think, guys, that most of you will agree that it's always better to watch the movie when you actually understand the background. So in this movie, you can find many mannequins, but everything has its own explanation. Everything there was based on real footage, on real documents about US Army tested the nuclear weapon in the 50s. The movie replicated the impact of the nuclear bombing in US. In the movie you will see the damage of the nuclear bomb on the human being. That's why you have deformed faces on the cannibals characters.
And in the movie, they are called the Hills People. The Hills People are mad about the Carter family from the movie and everything what they represent, which is American culture that just forget about Hills People. It's like American people destroyed Hills People, made them look like they look, made them what they became, and just they forget about them. They just left. The Hills people are not just the bad guys, they are also victims of the nuclear bomb. They were normal families, same as Carter family, who were put into testing of nuclear bomb. But yes, in the end, they are still cannibals.
It's actually working, but there's no petrol. It's working this one. No petrol gas, luckily. We have no money. No money. This is the last stop with cold beer. This is what it is here. Okay guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy this episode from right from the movie side. See you in the next episode. Uncomplicated life. Mwah. Thanks to this guy, what's your name? Said, Monica. Thanks to Said, we have a pleasure to see this place because I was afraid that we will not, but thanks to Said. Thank you, Said.
Oui.
Shukran.
Shukran.